Well, you don't go out for commercials?
I don't really go out for auditions anymore. Depending.
Why?
I just don't care for it right now.
Oh, you gave up.
Oh, wow.
No. I want to know why.
Different season right now.
Yeah, you know what? I know we talked about
Yeah.
this the last time
No,
I
explain.
saw you. I told it's not going to make sense to you because I think that
No,
you
I think this is gonna help me.
I think your dreams of your ideas of success are different. Like you want, like 'cause similar to David, like I have this thing where it's like I want to make like quiet money.
Yeah.
And I want to do things with that quiet money. I kind of like there is something very taxing about being like camera facing all the time. There is something very like soul wrenching about that experience. And I've never even done like, you know, a 100th of what you've done. But so, yeah.
It's a weird place because I'm a beggar, right? And beggars can't be choosers. So like I completely understand this. So when these roles do come in, like I'll pick and choose the ones that I really, really care about, right? Which is why I haven't booked anything because clearly I'm not in the run up for any of this stuff. But at least I get to audition for the things that I enjoy.
Oh, you be trying to care?
Huh? Yeah. So it's like, you know, and this is the season that I'm in. I mean, it might change later, but I like being as in the lowest rung of celebrity as possible because you get to just not exist for a majority of the time. You know, you get to be who you are, say what you want. And if people say, hey, I'm going to take this away from you, I'm like, I don't care. I'm a nobody. Who the fuck cares?
But also, it's like if you were to ever hit or actually reach your dream, the likelihood of you being canceled in that same week for anybody is 99.9%.
And look, let's just say this, right? Let's just say, by God's grace, I book something and it makes me millions, right? And they find something out about me, like, I don't know, I shit on somebody's fucking child.
Okay.
And they go, you know what? You're canceled. I'm like, I don't care. I made my money. I'm still going to do the stuff on YouTube and whatever else. Your perception of me is completely fine. It's valid because what I put out there is what I put out there, right?
This is an interesting thing you're saying. I've had to rework in my mind, you know what I mean, why I've been so depressed, okay? And I think it's because, you know, I'm trying to hold on to things, right? I'm afraid of losing things, and that's where the fear comes from. But if I have no attachment to those things, I would be free. And I'm trying to live in a world where it's like, I'm fine doing what I'm doing at the moment, which is my loves, this, Bad Friends, and touring and stuff, right? And they can never take those things away, right? It's when my mind goes, you know, when I see on Instagram, oh, you know, my friends are killing it in movies and TV. Why not me? And this and that. And that's where all my depression and my anxieties and my, you know, low self-esteem derive from. But if I let go of those things, right, then I'm living, you know what I mean, a free life.
What do you have to do, you think, to let go?
I think
though?
I'm getting there.
But do you think you can will yourself to let go? Because a dream is a dream is a dream. You've had these dreams since you were younger. So
I think because of the fact that it really doesn't do much, even financially for me. You know, being a guest star on a TV show, or, you know, me and Andrew have been on tour, and we go to these cities like in the deep South, and there's thousands of people coming out, right? And they love me, and I love them, and that's all I wanted anyway. You know what I mean? Is to go, I'm talented, I have something to share with people, and now white people, you know what I mean, from areas of the country that I never thought would get me, and I get them, and it's been a really cool experience, man.
So, and I was gonna say, does that still feel like it's not enough? You still feel like you need to go for more?
I think that's enough. And if I can live in a world where that's enough, then I'm untouchable. You know, my fears come from, and my depression and my anxiety and my sadness comes from losing these things that I don't even have yet. Like, oh, now I can't, you know what I mean, be in a huge movie with these people. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's like, if I can just let go of that, I'm a free man. And I'm working that in my life right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, I'm kind of in. I was gonna say.
Is it too real? I'm sorry. I know we're
No. Well, I was gonna say there's like a Taoist principle that says or Buddhist, one of those. It says all suffering comes from desire, or something like that, right? Where it's like if you just kind of realize that you're good with what you got, then you won't be sad about shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different from David in terms of like I still definitely have a lot of shit that I want to do.
Yeah.
I still definitely have like, I want to do that fucking big movie and I want to like star in some shit like that. I've been telling him for like years. I'm like, bro, I'm writing a movie for us.
I'm so sick of it. So sick of it.
Dog, and it's like, look, it's
don't
like
cast me.
70% done in my head. I just gotta
He'll
write it
text
out.
me these things. Hey, bro, 70% done. And then the second text in my head. And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah. It's
3 a.m.
basically him texting you, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's meaningless.
Yeah.
I have that all the time. You know what I mean? It's done. My treatment's done. Like, what treatment? You have cancer? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, wait, am I that person that's like,
Yes,
I
you
got
are.
a movie for you? And then
Oh, no, you're
Yeah, you're that guy now, dude. Oh. You're just Hollywood steam.
oh my God, I'm those meetings that lead to nothing. Oh,
No, Tim. What yeah, Tim.
Dude, we're having some crazy moments right now,
I
dude.
know. Tim, just until it's locked in,
yeah, don't talk
then
about
you
it.
talk.
You're right, you're
Right?
right, you're right.
Because it seems weird.
Yeah.
70%. What does that even mean? How do you know the percentage?
How are you doing the percent?
Yeah,
But
because
also, like, I find that if you announce something too soon, you're already getting the payoff, like, internally of saying, I'm doing this. If you just keep it contained in your body and you keep it a secret, and that it fuels you into the work. But the moment you say, hey, I'm doing this, you're already rewarding yourself the feeling of saying you're doing it.
That's so funny that you brought that up because, okay, so I just recently got diagnosed with adult ADHD, right?
Oh,
my
him
God.
too.
Oh, dude. Okay, so and
I haven't.
someone told
Yeah.
me that when you announce things too early, you're giving yourself the dopamine that you would normally
Exactly.
get that you would need to work.
Yes.
When you get like that last minute fuel to write some shit. So, yeah, you're right. Let me stop.
Dave, the happiest Dave has ever been.
It's okay that you do it.
No, my wife hates it too. She's
I
so
say this?
sick of me. Yeah.
He's not going to stop. Because he has ADHD, he's going to forget.
No, but
And then
no.
You're not going to stop. You're going to hit me up at 2 a.m. in the morning. He's like, bro, 71%.
Here's what's fun. Yo, here's what happens because literally every time I'm laying in bed at 2 a.m., I'm like, oh, that's a good little couple lines for the scripts. I'll have it. I'll put it in my phone. I'm like, dude, you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you about it. You know.
I get into those like idea vortices when I'm in the shower.
Is that the plural vortex?
I think so.
I like it, though.
vortices.
I believed it. Go ahead.
Vorti.
Vorti.
Vorti. Let's go with. But I get like I'm like I have a song for this scene for this thing, and it feels so good in my chest. I'm like I'm a fucking creative genius, you know. And I want to announce it so bad, and I usually do. And I tell my sister, and then now that I got the dopamine hit, and then I'll never think about that thought again.
Wow,
It's just
this is
forgotten.
so interesting. So what's the point? What's the? You just stop doing it?
You get the high, right?
It's an addiction then.
It is.
It's interesting.
It's an addiction of like almost like just like sucking your own dick for a second. You know what
Yes,
I'm
it's
saying?
exactly that.
Oh, you know what else is an addiction? Is getting a job.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I remember a couple years ago when I did that movie in Hungary. I remember going, "Who's in it? I'm gonna be in it with them."
Yeah.
And it was like a shot of fucking ego,
Right.
opioids.
Macaulay Culkin talks about that a lot.
He does.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, part of the reason why, like, he quit acting, like, he, like, just being, like, a careerist like that,
Yeah.
looking for your next hit all the time.
But then when you're actually there, you go, "Why am I so depressed?"
That's such a hard way to live, though. Like,
Yeah.
you're constantly chasing this feeling that you have to replenish in order for you to be happy. You're never happy in stillness.
Yeah.
You know? That's fucking hard. Because I garden every morning, and that's like my
Oh,
happiest
that's
time of the
right,
day.
your tomatoes.
Yeah, I garden, and that's like the happiest time of my day where I'm just by the plants and I'm fucking doing this shit and I watch these things grow.
You old.
Yeah.
Oh man, shit.
Yeah, that's old man shit, dude.
But I could see that for you, Bobby.
What?
I am
Really
old.
getting into gardening.
Stardew Valley.
Because he's already into Stardew Valley, like hardcore.
Fucking
into-
garden shit. I don't know. I don't even know what fucking vegetables I want to grow.
Oh, really? Okay, based on your Stardew Valley knowledge, what do you know about gardening?
How to get tomatoes.
Well, okay. Well, you have the soil,
What kind?
plow,
Okay.
plow the soil, put fertilizer down,
Okay.
right, and then you need. Well, this is based on the game.
The game is pretty exact.
Let's
Right.
line it up with him.
All right. So, I take a hoe, and
Okay.
I soil the ground, right,
How do you soil the ground?
with a hoe. You stick it in the ground. You go, chop, 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 chop.
With
You know,
the
like
sound
you're chopping
effects.
onions.
Okay.
Right. I'm just doing the fun sound effects. Wait, in the game. No, it goes. Right.
That is a very different game.
And then you put the seed down.
Come on the soil.
And then you put fertilizer
seed.
down, right? Then you water it every day in the game. And then, some vegetables, they're all seasonal, right? So it's,
This is like a switch game.
You know what's so fucking stupid? You're playing a game, something you could do in real life.
No,
It's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Shut up, man.
no, but then
Hey, let me show you my crops. Turn on the TV.
but then you don't have to like get dirty and stuff. You ruined his only joy in life, dog.
What are you doing?
That's fucking crazy.
Look, bro, he grows one tomato. He thinks he's the shit, dog. Don't let him ruin that for you, bro.
I mean, it's like I'm not gonna go out buy farmland.
But you clearly have an interest.
Farmland?
What is you have an
I don't have
interest?
I don't have an interest in farming. I have an interest in grinding.
Ooh,
I mean-
what kind?
Yeah.
In video games, there's two types of games. There's games where you grind. I'm playing a game called Elden Ring right now. It's so much grinding. It's like you just have to harvest, kill animals to get their bones to make arrows. So I'll spend 12 hours just killing animals repeatedly. It's called grinding. And when I'm like that, when I do that, I don't think about my life. I don't think about my feelings.
checking
This
out.
is
I'm checking out.
terrible.
I know, but I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
It's coping.
I'm coping. And
But I would say like what David is saying, because like a lot of gardening is grinding. You have to check in every single day. You're doing very similar things. The thought process is identical. So I think you would actually feel a little bit more, I don't know, like love yourself a little bit more if you had a tomato to harvest and be like, you know what, I'm I'm sustainable. Like I
To
can
be
live
honest
this
with you,
way.
it's not even that deep. It's like, do I play this video game where I wash dishes? It's when, but you don't wash dishes in real life. You know what I mean? Like if you just played a game where it was like you shooting shit, you're like in a different galaxy. That makes sense to me because it's fucking fun as hell. But you're planting vegetables in a game.
And this is how shallow-minded and ridiculous you are right now. I'll tell you why. Because you think it's called Stardew Valley. It's not just a farming game.
No.
There's mining, right? There's mining. There's fishing. There's you marry. You have kids. You have a
make
farm.
caviar.
Everything you can
You make
do in real
caviar.
life.
Oh yeah, because they have sturgeon.
you make
on the
caviar?
They
game.
make caviar. Have you ever made caviar?
make caviar.
before?
You can.
Oh my
But you don't.
I haven't.
You'll never. You'll never. Don't even play games.
So,
Wait, David, put me on to this idea of getting fried chicken skin and putting caviar on
With
top
some
of
creme
it.
fraiche
oh
on it.
I've done
yeah,
that.
girl, we did that on
Delicious.
our podcast the other day.
Fried chicken
here, this-
skin.
Yeah, we could just go to like churches or anywhere, Jollibee, and get fried chicken skin.
This-
Put-
So we eat
Dropping
on our
money.
podcast together.
I like potato